Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. How are we in August? I say this at the beginning of every month because every month is flying by of 2025. What on earth is happening? But that does mean that we are 1 month closer to the start of the best months of the year. All of the months, as I see on Instagram. September, October, November, December. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. So excited. And August really is the time when Halloween or Summerween starts to come in. I mean, if you have not been living under a rock, you will know that Halloween has kind of taken over the stores already. Like, Summerween is a thing now. B&M, The Range, TK Maxx. I'm sitting here like, whew. I may or may not have ventured to a few stores already and had a little look about and maybe picked one or two things up. But August is like the transition month. August is the month where we start to get into the spooky season. We start, you know, with me, I decorate autumn and Halloween all in one. I can't be bothered, guys, to be doing autumn just for the month of September and then Halloween just for the month of October. Partly because we're not really here for much of the months because our holidays fall either 2 weeks in September or 2 weeks in October, and then you're decorating for 2 weeks. So I think, you know what? It all gets decorated at the same time. We have a bit of autumn with a bit of Halloween. We might have like one spooky corner and a bit more autumnal, but the decor is all over the house. We need to do the task of going into the loft one day, but my thinking is, oh, if I just get a few little bits and bobs from hauls here and there, we won't have to go up in the loft. But then I have a lot of stuff in the loft, so we do need to go through it and see what is about. But, my lovelies, the diary and planner is to hand, and you know what that means. We're going to sit here and talk about what is in store for August. As I say, hello August, hitting it with a bang. And talking about hitting it with a bang, I've heard that there's another storm on the way. Storm Floris. I don't know who Floris is, a sister of Doris, but she needs to go. She needs to go. So, a few events in the month that we have. Of course, we have Mum's birthday day out. So we are taking Mum out. You will see in her birthday vlog, which, guys, I will tell you now. I went to Mum's. I took 2 or 3 batteries. I can't remember. 3 with including the one that was in the camera. Started to film. Died. I was like, not a problem. Put in the spare battery. Started to film. Died. Put in the 3rd one. Wouldn't even turn on. Only I could pick up the 2 dead batteries. So a lot of Mum's initial birthday vlog is on the good old iPhone. And then I will make sure that I do have a bloody camera. However, where we're going, I think I will stick with phone just for safety wise. But yeah, trust me to pick up the batteries that needed charging. So currently there's about 6 batteries charging upstairs, and I'm hoping this one lasts for the duration of the video. But yes, we have Mama G's birthday day out. Throughout August, we also have a little day trip to Bristol. Me and Dan are off to see Keely and Tom. We are going to do Ninja Warrior. Oh God, guys. Oh God, I'm going to die. If you've seen Ninja Warrior on the TV, you sure as hell know that this girl can't do it. What was we thinking? We thought it'd be a laugh. Keely and Tom do rock climbing and go to the gym. Me and Dan don't so much. We do, however, go to the gym. Dan goes a lot more than me. I'm slowly breaking myself in because, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable in gym surroundings anymore. I have got my Pilates board out and we've got weights, so we can do a little bit indoors, but I need to get back in my flow, I guess. I just like going for walks, to be honest. I'm more like just a walking girl now. So Ninja Warrior, that is going to be eventful. We are then also off to Port Lymph for the safari. So me and Dan went to Port Lymph last year. We went there, we had a roast dinner. Oh, it was lovely. The safari, amazing. So Dan bought the little uns for Christmas, the Port Lymph safari. So we've sorted out the additions and everything like that, and we are off to there for the day. And then with that, me and Mum will be off the following week to the Highland Cow afternoon tea. If you guys remember, for Christmas, I bought this for Mum. They have since moved locations since I booked it, which is slightly annoying. However, it can't be helped. It's a little bit further away from the house than the original place, so okay, we're going to have to deal with it. But Mum, I think, will be with us for that weekend, so we can have a nice chill. A nice little chill. We can have a catch up, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So from what I gather, we're in a glass dome, or like a see-through dome in the field with the Highland cows, and that, I am so freaking excited. Mum's like, are we going to see Hamish? You'll see in the birthday vlog as well. She was like, I've got a new dress to see Hamish. I'm like, ay, mother. So, of course, we have our to-dos and goals, and that is the business and career. We have home and family, personal, health and fitness, and things to remember for next month. And I can't believe I've put it in there, but next month is holiday month. What the actual hell? I can't believe it's coming around so quick. So, yeah. Need to try and get all of that sorted. But for the month of August, for business and career, is to start planning autumn content. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned it in a vlog or if it's coming up in like the house vlog, but my laptop deleted all of my calendar. I turned the laptop off and the calendar was there, and I turned the laptop on and the calendar was gone. I sat for 45 minutes with Apple support. They couldn't retrieve it. So I'd lost all of the years of footage beforehand, and also all of my content ideas for the rest of the year. So your girl has been manic, I can't lie, trying to plan autumnal, Halloween and winter content, because I have to try and remember my regulars. So I remember like my mukbangs, my monthly favourites and moments with Mama G. They're like my staples. Then I have my home bargains and Primark. But I've also started to plan content for next year, and I think how I'm going to do it next year, there will still always be a home bargains vlog because I love watching them. And when it comes in terms of like clothing hauls, I think I'm going to alternate between 3 or 4 shops and do one a month. So it's almost like you get a new season when they come back around. And at the moment I'm looking at Primark, of course, Shein, and then there's a few kind of like Matalan, George, Florence and Fred, floating around. But I also want to try and get in a few homeware stores. So whether that be Poundland, B&M, Savers, Temu, like I'm trying to see what is out there. So if there's anything that you do want to see in terms of haul wise or clothing or homeware, please do let me know down below. But yeah, so I needed to recoup and do the 4 months, but what I have ended up doing is just starting next year's content and trying to plan that as well. And I've kind of got a little bit carried away. I've planned content, and I don't know what on earth, why I think I can do this, but I somehow have planned daily uploads for about 6 months. Shannon, where do you think you're going to get the time, darling? Like, what on earth? What on earth are you doing? So, I don't know. I need to actually rethink everything that I've put in the calendar. But yes, planning autumnal content is definitely at the top of the list. I would like to hit 1,400 followers on TikTok. I think at the moment I'm at 1350, 1355. TikTok I'm actually starting to enjoy. I'm really starting to enjoy. It made me die, but the one where I stood in the hurricane simulator at SeaWorld Sea Life Aquarium in London got more videos than me swinging through Dominican. I think it was like 55,000 views in 2 days. I literally just stand inside. It is a bit of a clickbait because you expect something to happen and it's actually very flat. That's how I felt when I was in there. But yeah, I definitely want to try and start growing my TikTok and getting into it a little bit more. I do actually really enjoy it, like the sounds and the noises. I'm like, okay, we'll give it a go. And also I need to think about doing new intros, outros, banners, everything for the autumnal spooky season. So a lot of like editing and Canva nights I think are going to be ahead of us. In terms of health and fitness, I would like to still try and get a few mornings in the gym a week. I am in the gym from 4:15 in the morning for about an hour, hour and 15, and then freshen up on my way straight to work. So yes, I am trying, but I can't do it every day because most mornings I am editing or I'm reading, because I'm really getting back into my reading bug, and I wish I could read on the treadmill. However, I don't think the health and safety at the gym would allow that. So I can't really do that. However, I am starting to think of maybe doing, like, listening to podcasts while I'm on the treadmill. You guys have recommended quite a lot of crime ones to me, so they are all in my Spotify, just waiting for me to listen to them, to be honest. To get in a walk over the weekend. So if we're, say, here or we're doing bits and bobs, still just try and get a little bit of a walk in, whether that even is just down to the shops, something to get you outdoors, because sometimes the day can float by and I would like to say you've done nothing. Our weekends are never not doing anything. We're either here, there and everywhere, or we're sorting something out or doing some DIY. It's never a dull moment, but I do still like to get out for some walks. And also, in terms of not necessarily the fitness side, but more the health side, to have pamper nights. Me and Dan are really into, like, foot masks, face masks at the moment, just kind of looking after ourselves. And with the weeks that, very stressful weeks, I can't lie, with the commutes, with the jobs at task, with things going on outside, like, it can get very quite stressful. So it's nice to sometimes, when we're sitting watching our series, which at the moment is Vikings, we put a foot mask on or we put a face mask and we just chill. If anyone was to knock the door, would look a sight for sore eyes. But I think nights like that are definitely important. As I say, the other night we watched Happy Gilmore, KFC bucket. We absolutely lived our best life. And it was like, you know what? We didn't even care for the calories. No, we just sat there and enjoyed our KFC, which was the first KFC in the house, actually. Home and family. Put the final bits of artwork up. We have started to put artwork up. This wall is still bare because I still don't freaking know what I want to do with it. So this one at the moment, staying as it is. Do a little bit more in the garden. But with the weather the way it is, very hit and miss at the moment, we don't quite know what to do. We have found a shed. But is it going to be done and dusted for this side of the year? I don't know. I feel like the garden and the drive may get like a little spruce up. But I feel like next year, or... when do you start doing, like, the garden? Would you start doing it like February, March time to be ready for next year? Let us know, guys. Any help would be very appreciated. But I think that could be a 2026 project, because before you know it, this will be done, and then I'll be wanting to decorate for Halloween and Christmas. And if we've got the garden and the driveway going on, it could just be a little bit chaotic. More chaotic than life already is. And then in terms of family, having plenty of days out with family and friends upcoming, which, yeah, we have got a few good days out, and there's a lot of little memory days. We've had very eventful weekends lately, whether it's been out with friends or family, or we're on road trips here, there and everywhere, up at 5 o'clock in the morning to drive up to Alton Towers twice. Yep, you guys, if you saw the 7 dinners video, all the food from the cupboard, and no spend week, you will know that I actually have found roller coasters I enjoy. Only 2 of them. The other 2, Oblivion and Smiler, I need to build myself up for that, but I found 2 that I like. So it's all baby steps, eh? And then in terms of the personal goals for the month, so Dan has chose my book this month, and it is a very different genre of book. Dan's books are very much like self-management, mind management, kind of like the bigger picture of things. I do have one book like that, the Let Them Be Theory, which I saw on TikTok and we picked up when we was at the airport going to Rome. However, I've not read it yet. So Dan has given me one of his, which is kind of like a mind management synopsis book. I don't really know, to be honest, my lovelies. It's just a book that gets you thinking why you think certain ways and why you do things certain ways. And what I have taken from it, I'm only a few chapters in, but I have taken from it that I need to be a bit more kinder and lenient with myself, because I'm really not. I am always go, go, go. If people think that people can be unkind, it is nothing compared to what I do or say to myself about myself. So I always had this thing that I could call myself every name under the sun, so that if someone else did, it's water off a duck's back, like, you're fat. Okay, I've been calling myself fat since I was a teenager, so it's really not going to affect me, thank you. And that's actually not a normal way of living and being. And Dan said he would like me to be a bit more kind to myself. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to take from it. Try and have a bit of like personal praise. Like if I've done something good, be like, you know what, you've done good. Or if you're looking nice and feeling yourself, you look good today, girl. So that's very hard for me. I can't lie. I'm very much like, yeah. If Dan always gives me a compliment and he'll be like, oh, you look beautiful today. And I'll be like, meh. I can't take compliments because I don't believe it. And he's like, I could shake you. Just believe it. And I'm like, meh. So I do need to be more kind. That's something I want to take away this month. And I need to look into what on earth I'm doing with my hair. So looking at it now, it's just boring for me, guys. And because we're coming into the seasons, I'm like, I need a change. A change that I don't think will be a full drastic colour, because I do think my hair could potentially fall out. Like the reason that this went so wrong, well, not wrong, but blue killed my hair, like absolutely killed my hair. And everyone said to me, blue's hard to get out. And I'm like, yeah, my hair will be fine. Like my hair strips and takes any colour out, not blue. So since then, as I say, it has grown. Look, you can't even see it now. It was probably about there. We was very, very short because we went from blue to red, but it kind of went like a purpley, pinky fuchsia, and that was everything. So I think we're going to take baby steps, but I just want something to change it for the holiday. Now, as I say, I don't think we're going to go full head of bleach. I would love to go back red, but I don't think that's going to be possible right now. I think, to be honest, if I do anything, it might be to go back to like Dominican Shan, where we go like a balayage ombre. Darken this up because this actually is really light for my roots. Go like a deep, deep chocolate brown, and then maybe just like lift and put a little bit of bleach on the ends to go like a nice caramel or a nice blonde. We'll see. I've asked my hairdresser when she's free, and she says she's going to look in the calendar and get back to me. So it might be I have a little night at mum's and get my hair done, but I don't quite know what I want to do with it yet. As I say, I would love to go back a bright colour, but I don't think that's going to be possible right now. And as I say, it's slowly getting thicker, so I don't want to ruin everything that I've done with my hair care journey so far. So yeah, we've just got to see what my hairdresser says because I trust her judgment very, very well. But my lovelies, thank you for sitting with me and saying hello to August. I think tomorrow's video is not going to be the video that I had planned, but we've got some things on this weekend and I don't think I'm going to be able to have it filmed and up in time. So I do have a backup one, which I think I might just change the date over and we'll be good to go. So yes, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below and leave us a comment. What has August got in store for you? Are you off on your holly bobs too? If you are, let me know where. I will be extremely bloody jealous of you. Do you have any birthdays, any weddings or anniversaries or family occasions? Are we off just out for a day? Are we just thinking, you know what, we're going to have a random day out at a town, a city, we're going out, or we're just going to the pub? And also let me know what your weather's like. Is Storm Floris on its way to you? If it is, everyone stay safe. But I really hope Floris just flies away, basically, because don't really think I can be bothered to deal with her right now. But hey ho, that is the wacky way of the weather of the world at the moment. My lovelies, take care, stay safe as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!